Hey guys, welcome back. Today's video, I am very excited because it is my November empties video and there is a lot of makeup. The total value for the month is $285. That is makeup and skincare and hair care. But it's $141 of makeup and $144 of skincare and hair care. So it's a lot of makeup and I'm really excited. Before I show you, let me give you a little bit of a sneak peek because this is so far all the makeup I have finished this year. Every year on my channel, I've been doing a year-long makeup empties video, so stay tuned for that. Hopefully at the end of the month, I do want to finish up some more things before that, but yes, so if you want to see my other year-long makeup empties videos, those are in my empties playlist. I'll link that in the description box. And also, some of these things are in Project Pan, so if you want to see my Project Pans, check out the Project Pan playlist. I am very excited. So this month's bag, there's a lot in here, so let's just get started. Since this is sitting right on top, I'll talk about this first. This is the Suave Tropical Coconut Nourishing Shampoo. If you've seen my other empties videos, I often have the Verb Ghost Shampoo. That is my favorite high-end shampoo. However, I do like to have a cheaper one because I like to, when I wash my hair, because I only wash it once or twice a week, I'll do 2 rounds of shampoo and 1 round of conditioner. So I like to use a less expensive one for the first round and then I use my Verb Ghost shampoo. I don't know. Saves a little money that way. My hair is pretty thick, so I do go through shampoo pretty quickly. I never talk about body wash, but I wanted to talk about this because I really loved it and so did my husband. We've actually gone through several of these. It's the Bath & Body Works. So this is from their men's collection, which is kind of funny. This one is teak wood. These scents from the men's collection smell amazing. We've had quite a few. They do have a bit of that, I don't know, kind of like a men's cologne fragrance. I can't really describe it, but I really like it. I think it's really nice and we've had a few other scents and we both enjoyed those. So that was the last one, but I would totally buy more because yeah, I really liked it. The skincare stuff is bigger, so let me talk about a few more skincare until we talk about the makeup. But again, there is a lot of makeup. This is an expensive face mask and this is the Fresh Rose Deep Hydration Sleeping Mask. And I have finished a small size of this before. I had gotten the small one in PR and I really liked it, so I bought this full size one myself. This is one of those, oh look, I can smell the rose. It smells really good. This is one of those like 2-sided masks, so there is more of a clear gel here and more of a cream here. So you put this one on and then this one on and like put it as the last step of your evening skincare routine and you can sleep with this on, which is what I've done. And I've actually put this on during the day too. On days when I wasn't wearing makeup and my skin was feeling dry, I did put this under my sunscreen. I don't think I would put this under makeup. I think it would be too heavy, but yeah, I've used this day and night and I like it. It's expensive, $50, but I am pretty picky about skincare and some of my favorite skincare is affordable, like Good Molecules, The Ordinary, and Neutrogena. I love those brands and there's items from them in this bag, but Fresh and Kiehl's and Dermalogica. Those are like the 3 high-end brands I actually really enjoy. Let me talk about a little bit of makeup and then I have more skincare too. This, if you saw my Finish 10 in 2021 Project Pan update, I did finish the Colourpop bronzer. Now, I mentioned in that video that I had a bit of an accident and a little bit of it did end up spilling and it was like all over my clothes. It was not salvageable, but I finished like 95% of this bronzer, so I am counting this done. I worked on this all year, and some of last year. So I'm very light-handed with bronzer these days, so it took a long time. I'm happy I finished a bronzer. This was the first full-size bronzer I finished for the year, and I won't be finishing anymore, that's for sure. But I'm glad. I am very glad. I don't buy much bronzer anymore. because I feel like once you find like the ones you like, I don't need a lot of variety in bronzer. Let's talk a few more skincare items. This one, I actually only thought this was okay, which I had a lot of high hopes for this. This is the Innisfree Hydrating Cleansing Oil with green tea. This is 5 fluid ounces and this is $22. I bought this at Sephora several months ago. And I bought it because if you saw my last Empties video, I had finished the Dermalogica Pre-Cleanse, which is a cleansing oil. And I love that one, but I was like, gosh, it's kind of expensive. So I wanted to get a cleansing oil that was less expensive. And I just didn't find this to be that effective. I had to use a lot of it. I don't know. So I'm thinking I'd rather just pay more for the Dermalogica because I know it works. Because this, again, I went through it somewhat fast because I had to use a lot of pumps of this to get my makeup off. And I don't know, only okay. It wasn't terrible, but I would not repurchase that. And then the other half of my makeup cleansing routine is the CeraVe Foaming Facial Cleanser. I have gone through so many of these. I love it. I love it. I love it. This is like $15. So what I do in the shower to remove makeup is I use cleansing oil and then this. Amazing. In the morning, I do just use a little bit of face wash. This one, I do have actually one from Good Molecules right now. That one is on my sink. I always like to have a face wash on my sink and then one in my shower. So yes, that one is great. This is a holy grail, the Neutrogena Hydro Boost SPF 50. I love this sunscreen. I'm pretty sure I had one of these in my last Empties also. I do actually have a newer sunscreen that I do like actually. I bought one from Apostrophe because I had mentioned that I am now using prescription tretinoin from Apostrophe. And I bought their sunscreen just because I was curious about it. It's not that expensive. It's like 20 something dollars and I do actually really like it. So we'll see, you know, I'm going to use that one now that I have finished this, but yeah, I have repurchased this a million times and it works well under makeup, which is very important. Okay, more makeup. This was exciting. This was also in a Project Pan video. If you saw that, I finished the Urban Decay Sin Highlighter. Yes, I finished a full-size highlighter, but it took me a very, very long time to use this up. They don't even make this highlighter anymore. I think full price, it was around $27. I got it for $7 at a Marshall's a few years ago. I mean, it probably took me a year and a half or maybe 2 years of working on this to finish it. It was very similar to Mary Luminizer, but I like Mary Luminizer a little bit more. So, you know, even if this was around, I wouldn't repurchase it. I liked it, but I think I like other highlighters better. But I'm so excited I finished a full-size highlighter. That is amazing. Here's something that was in a Project Pan, but I didn't finish it in that project, but I have finally finished it. The Charlotte Tilbury Face Powder. This is the Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder. I had the shade 2 medium, and this is $45, and I didn't even get this on sale. I mean, I did use this all up. I repressed it a few times. I do have a video on repressing if you do want to see that. I'll link it in the description box. So yeah, I use this all up. I like it. I do. I think it's a nice face powder. But it's $45. I have powders in my collection that cost $10 that I also really like. So I don't know if I would repurchase this. I go back and forth about it. I have mentioned this actually in like an overpriced makeup products video because I do. I think $45, considering I have other powders that are $10 that are just as good. I don't know, but it is really good. Basically what I'm saying is I don't know if I would repurchase that. Maybe, maybe not. Moving on. Okay, here's something that I've never included in my Empties video, but I just thought that I would because I do use these and I actually really like them. They are the Shiseido Facial Cotton. This is the large bag. I think it's $10 or $11 at Sephora. These are really nice cotton pads. I like to use them for removing nail polish, and also I use them if I'm doing my makeup removal at my sink. I will use micellar water and then face wash. So then I'll put micellar water on this to remove my eye makeup. I like these more than the other cotton pads that I do the same thing with shampoo as I do with cotton pads. I buy some of the ones from Target and I kind of like alternate using the Target ones and these just so that I'm not only buying these since these are more expensive. But I think these are better than the Target ones that I use. I'm really picky about like cotton pads. There's so many that like flake and they fall apart and they get stuck on your eyelashes, or they just like tear along your nails with nail polish remover. I'm not a fan. So the only ones I buy, the ones from Target are really good, and then these. But since I finished these, I started using my Target ones, and I just noticed that I have to use more of the Target ones to remove the same amount of nail polish or eye makeup, whereas these, I can use less of them. So I don't know, cost effective. This may actually be a bit more cost effective, or maybe it's about the same. I don't know, but I did end up purchasing more of these because I really do think they're good. I'm still probably going to alternate with the cheaper ones, but yeah, is what it is. All right, I finished the e.l.f. setting spray, Holy Grail. I mean, I've bought this over and over for many, many years. I use it to prep my face for makeup and also to foil shimmery eyeshadows. Love it. It's amazing. It's only a few dollars. Here's another skincare product. I liked this a lot. So I finished the Good Molecules Hyaluronic Acid Serum. This is about $10 for 1 fluid ounce. For me, hyaluronic acid serum is a crucial part of my skincare routine. Like I said, I'm using prescription tretinoin, so that has dried my skin out more, and using hyaluronic acid is a must. I also really like the one from The Ordinary. The price is about the same. This one maybe like $1 more. I don't know. But then part of me feels like this absorbs into the skin just a little bit better than the one from The Ordinary. I don't know. I'm using the one from The Ordinary now. Honestly, I would repurchase either one. I would probably just get what's more convenient. But now that Good Molecules is sold at Ulta, it's actually pretty convenient now. So yeah. Okay, there's more makeup. There's several more makeup products. I did finish 2 mascaras. I use mascara until it's dry and I don't get any more product on my lashes. So I don't go by the 3-month rule. I had both of these for 6 months. I don't think I'd keep a mascara, maybe not more than like 9 or 10 months, but I don't know. I think if it's under a year, I think it's okay, but I know a lot of people do say 3 months, but it took 6 months for these to dry up. The AOA Fat Lash, this is $1 from the Shop Miss A website. It's really nice. I liked it. It's a rubber type wand. I prefer a natural bristle, honestly. So I did like this one more, but this is more expensive. This is the Merit Beauty mascara. It's called Lengthening Mascara, but I actually do think it has a decent amount of volume also. And this is a more natural bristle brush. This is more expensive though. It's $24. I did get this in PR, but I actually think I would repurchase it. However, right now I'm using the Volumize mascara from Believe Beauty from Dollar General. That's what I'm wearing today. And that's $5. And I think that one is just as good as this one, maybe even a little bit better. I definitely like it more than the AOA. So yeah, but none of these flake or smudge, which is really, to me, the most important thing. I hate when I'm, wearing makeup all day long and then I look in the mirror 8 hours into the day and there's like black smudges here. Ooh, I do not like that at all. Okay, I finished a lip gloss. I'm so excited. This was in my Finish 5 by Thanksgiving project pan, the Colourpop Luxe Gloss in Staying Up. I took the stopper out. I scraped this all out. I mean, I was aggressive. I had to shove a Q-tip in there to get the rest out from the bottom, but yes, this is gone. Used it all up, took the stopper out. I liked this gloss, I really did. I think it was nice. I don't think I would repurchase it though, because I discovered I have, let me just show you. I talked about this in that Project Pan video. I have this one that I got in BoxyCharm last year. It's called Cab Beauty Gloss in the shade Charming. And it's nearly identical. I really like this color. I'm into like kind of mid-tone pinks lately. I don't know. So yeah, I don't need to repurchase this, but it was nice, but I'm really happy to be finishing up lip products. And I also finished a primer. This was also in the Finish 5 by Thanksgiving project pan, the AOA No Pore Face Primer. If you like traditional pore filling primers, this is amazing. I mean, this is just like the one from Smashbox. And it's $1. It's crazy. I I really like traditional pore filling primers. Right now I'm using one that's a bit more hydrating. Again, my skin is a bit more dry than usual, so I'm using the one from Believe Beauty, which is also great, and it's only $5, so yeah. All right, 2 items left, 1 skincare, 1 makeup. I finished this. This is an interesting product I got in PR. This is the Mamonde Pore Clean Stick. And this brand is very floral based. It's like this exfoliating stick. I mean, there isn't much to show you because I used it all up. I felt like this was a bit harsh on the face, but how I ended up using this, and I actually really liked it, was like on the back of my hands. Oh, by the way, yeah, I have 2 new tattoos. Side note, unrelated. Yeah, these are my 3rd and 4th tattoos. I have one here as well, and I have one on my ankle. I haven't gotten a tattoo in a really long time, but yeah, I got 2 tattoos like 2 weeks ago. So they just kind of finished healing. I love them. I love tattoos so much. So this is a tree branch. This is like a vine type thing. Anyway, side note, I'm a big fan of tattoos, and I'm so happy that I finally got some on my arms, which is where I've really been wanting them. But anyway, that is not related. How I used this was to scrub on the back of my arms. I get dry skin here, and then also my feet are crazy dry. So I used this to scrub the bottom of my feet and the back of my arms. And I mean, I liked it for that, but do I need it in stick form? I don't know. I liked this, but I feel like I could get the same effect with any body scrub, you know, out there, but I used it and I liked it. And last up, the Merit Brow Gel. I am impressed. This lasted me almost 6 months. I got this in PR in June, and I just finished it in November. And typically I buy the e.l.f. Wow Brow, which is what I'm wearing now. I like tinted brow gels, by the way. I don't like clear ones. They just leave me with crunchy brows. I like the small wand. I do feel like this gives more pigment and more volume than the one from e.l.f., but it's more expensive. The e.l.f. one is $4. This is, I think, $25 or $26. However, I've noticed the e.l.f. one does run out in about 3 months, whereas this lasted me about 5.5 months. So, you know, it doesn't quite even out perfectly cost-wise, but it's definitely better. And the shade I had is a black brown. I like this, and I was gonna repurchase it actually, but then I just felt like I spent too much money at the Sephora VIB sale last month, so I repurchased the e.l.f. one, but I would definitely repurchase this. Alrighty, that is it for this Empties video, $285 and quite a few makeup products. I'm pretty excited. So the makeup will be going into this bag. Stay tuned for that video. Like I said, I like to do that every year. And if you want to see my other year-long makeup Empties videos, those are in my Empties playlist. So yeah, you can check that out. You can also check out my Project Pan playlist for more videos. So many things I need to film for December. I am working on it, but time is a bit limited, but there's a lot of Project Pan finales and like my low buy videos. There's so much that I need to film. So hopefully I will be able to do that. So that is it. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.